I have today the privilege to bring to you Daisy. Daisy is going to inspire us all to bring more ease to the shoulders, to the hands, and to strengthen memory in the mind. Okay? So these things appeal to you? Minha mãe querida, my mommy.
Something I should be concerned at 8 years old.
Yeah, not concerned, but definitely when the mind starts to search for the right words to say and remember where we put things, it's important to recognize this mind has been working overdrive for a very long time, so now it just needs a little extra support. And then the thing with shoulders, the reason why Daisy is going to inspire us with that is because she had a really bad fall last year and she had a major tear, but she opted to go into swimming instead of having surgery, and so far so good, right? But the last couple months you've been out of swimming, and so now you're starting to feel it's starting to get cranky with you a little bit. So we're going to give some attention to that. And then the hands, let us know what's going on with the hands.
Oh, the hands get a little, these 3 fingers more kind of insensible.
Okay, so you're losing sensitivity in the fingers. Okay, very good. So we are going to support our little journey of strengthening memory, of loosening up the shoulders and bringing some circulation to that area, as well as the hands. We're going to use frankincense. This is a very precious tincture that addresses all these things. It helps with inflammation, it helps with cognitive abilities, and just tonifying the brain overall. So what we will do is we'll begin with the head, and I'm going to invite you to make a little cup with your hand, just one of the hands, and then with the other hand, you're doing this on your own, you're going to drop a couple of drops into that little pocket in your hand, just a couple. Good, that's good. And then go ahead and close it. Now, you're going to take your middle finger into that area so that you can soak up the oil into your middle finger of the other hand. What you're going to do next is you're going to take the ridge of this hand that has the oil in the middle finger. Leave this hand here. Actually, this hand, just go squeeze like this a little bit and smell it. This one here, this one that has the oil. Smell it, we receive it. You can also take this hand, what's left of the oil, and put it in the wrist of the other hand. The wrist is always a good area to receive it more. Again, just smell it. So it's kind of setting the tone to receive the wisdom of the herb.
It's a very light kind of smell.
It's wonderful. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Just smelling it alone, can you tell that it just lets the nervous system just settle just a little? Yeah. And so for when we're nervous, when we're anticipating a lot of things, when we have concerns, worries, and so forth, this is an oil that can be a friend to open that door to settle down. Okay, so now you have the oil on that one finger, right? You can go ahead and rest this other hand. Just rest it on your thigh. Good. Now take the ridge of your hand right at the edge of the wrist and place it right at the nose ridge, like that. Good. Now stretch your finger to the top of the head, and then where the finger lands, this is where that place when you were a baby was soft, right? And you see when your grandbabies were born too, and when I was born too, right? Yeah. So now what I want you to do is release the hand a little bit, release the hand, yeah, and just massage this area. There you go. So just from the ridge of the nose, wherever your finger touches, this marma point, this point that connects a lot of nerves in the body, just massaging this special area will settle the nervous system and begin to stimulate the cognitive abilities. bring more ease to the mind, help you settle when there is too much activity going on in the mind, too much about the past or the future. And then from here, take both hands and just begin to do a little soft massage around the sides of your eyes. Yeah, right around the temples. Massage that area a little bit. Yeah. How does it feel? Because the eyes, they're very busy. They're very active. And to massage the temples gives the eyes a reminder that it's okay to settle a little bit, to relax. And then travel down your jaw, because that jaw is another area that gets very tight. And wherever you feel that there's a little bit more tension than not, spend a little time there. So this is a nice little routine that you could do right before bed, just to shift gears, especially if you've been active with viewing politics and all of those other things that activate you and get you very passionate, that you can just take a little time to reconnect with you before you go to sleep. And then from here, just go ahead and release the hands wherever they fall. And now let's give our attention to the shoulders. And what I want you to envision is that you are in the pool, surrounded by water. Yeah, right? And how much that help the healing and the recovery of your shoulders.
More.
So here just, because let's just say you're doing this little routine right before you go to sleep, you don't want to be too exuberant in your movement. You want to begin to settle down for sleep, right? So it could be just something as simple as rotating the shoulders, alternate or one by one. But really what you're doing here is just giving the arm the permission to release a little bit off the shoulder. You can wiggle a little and giving the shoulder the permission to let the arm release from it. Yeah, just letting all of that loosen up a little bit. So there's really no specific right way to do it. There's just giving your attention there. So wherever your attention goes, right, the blood is going to flow a little bit more. That's why it's so interesting to put the oil here at the top of the head, because the blood is flowing to that area. This oil is particular for that. So just a little loosening up. And then another thing that helps a lot release the shoulders is the positioning of the head. Right? So oftentimes the head is coming forward a little bit of the body, right? Because we're always forward. Well, what's going on? And there's my device there. So just a good time to just envision that. Or maybe because you're lying down, to really allow the back of the head to fall into that pillow a little bit more. Or even if you're sitting up, that you can just envision a pillow behind you and that you can lean back into it. So go ahead and lean into my hand. Yeah. Do you notice how that releases a little bit of this, the trapezius, this upper part of the neck, and how that can soften the shoulders too? Because the shoulders are often like this, right? On guard and on ready for attack. And so just letting the head be positioned back to where it belongs already is going to drop some of that. And you can also use the oil to massage that area. And what we can do here is I brought some organic coconut oil, and you can just put a little oil in a cup like so. Maybe say a tablespoon of oil. It's solidified now because it's a little bit cooler here, but no worries. And then we can just put a couple of drops into what this is, maybe like a tablespoon. A couple of drops is good. Maybe that was 3 or 4 drops, but that's fine. She's not going to use it internally, and then that's not a problem. You can mix it a little. I found this cute little spoon in your kitchen, which is so cute. You can mix it a little. And of course, you're going to use just a little bit, otherwise you'll mess up your shirt. But maybe when you are when you are ready for bed with your well, with your bathing suit, but surely with your PJs, and
With
and
my
you don't
PJs
mind
will be
a
better,
little
yeah.
bit of oil,
But
then you
this
can
will be
just
another time.
massage that
Okay,
area.
okay.
But what we'll do is we will use this combination to massage the hands, because that again is going to bring circulation. It's very good for this oil is very good to release joint pain, arthritis in general.
I can
So
use here in the shoulder.
definitely. And this little massage that we did around the eyes and the jaw, you can use the oil too. Oh, it's wonderful. Really use that, because the oil will
Even the
penetrate
top of
more.
the head.
And the top of the head, because with the oil it will penetrate more. So that's
Okay.
always
I
a
understand.
benefit. So we'll save this here for now, and let's just give attention to the hands for a moment, just stretching the fingers as much as you can, like, hello fingers, there you are, all of you, yes, moving about. And you can close really tight. Now let's go ahead and take the thumb underneath the other fingers. Good. And then stretch it out so that the thumbs move down, like the wrists are neutral. Good. And now try to flicker the thumb off of the other fingers, but the other fingers are not letting it. So you're just applying some resistance here. You feel that? As if you're going to do this, but your other four fingers won't let it. Okay, so just push, 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 and then release. Nice. And then do it again. Tuck in, and then push, 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 and release. Yes, again, because see, the thumbs, they really, the thumbs, they suffer most, right? Because of the gap. So just go ahead. Yes. So tuck in, push, 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 and release. Good. Another nice little one to just bring a little bit more strengthening and attention to the fingers is take these two fingers in one hand, the pinky and the ring finger, and then put them through the other two. Yes. Go down as low as you can. As low as you can. So right as low into the webbing as you can. And also go in as close, as high up as you can. So yeah, there, like this. Now from here, what I want you to do, you can go ahead and sit up. I'm just doing this so that we can see it better in the camera. So squeeze the two fingers, these two fingers together, the two fingers in your left hand, squeeze them with all of your might towards one another. At the same time, have the other fingers that are inside prevent that from happening. So these two guys are pushing out as these two guys are pushing in. Does that make sense? So here you nestle it through, and then you push and pull simultaneously. Do you feel the muscles there kind of working a little bit? You feel some activity?
And how those will prevent that? I didn't understand. How the other fingers will prevent
No,
that?
the other fingers are just relaxed. You don't even worry about the other fingers. No, we're just doing these guys right now. Yeah. Just doing these guys.
The left hand trying to press, and
the
the other
pinky
one,
and the ring finger in both hands. Yeah,
trying to open.
Exactly. Okay?
The most we can.
The best you can. But keep the tension going at all times. So instead of doing this and this, just keep the tension going. Yeah. Okay, now ring finger and middle finger between the ring finger and the middle finger of the other hand. Same thing. Push and pull. Yeah, really? Now, take the finger all the way through. Yes. Now, push and pull. Both. You feel the tension on both hands? But keep breathing. So it's okay to feel the tension, but you don't want to be in pain, right? You don't want to suffer, because you want to have this be a little something that you do for yourself on a regular basis. So there's got to be some relaxation that goes with it, even though it feels a little intense. Okay? Push and pull, push and pull. Is this guy working? Is this guy working? Is this guy working? And this one? They all need to be working. Okay. Now, index finger and middle finger between the index finger and the middle finger of the left hand. Yeah. Slide all the way through. Yes. Yeah. But go all the way through. Yeah. So in other words, everybody gets a turn. Okay? and then push and pull. So you're really resisting with all of your might. As you want to try to bring these two together, you're trying to take, these two guys are preventing that from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Push and pull, keep going. And then just be with your breath. Yeah, and just notice that while these two guys are working, everything else in your body can just relax. So even the position, how you're sitting, or probably you're still lying down. Yeah, you're already all set for bed, or you could do this first thing in the morning. The idea is that you bring it in every single day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
Yeah, in the morning.
Because that's where it's going to, if typically morning is the better time to begin a new routine, when the mind is fresh and you haven't yet begun the day, and you can start with something for you. All right, push and push, but and then now, last but not least, index and thumb. You're going to take these guys through the index and thumb of the other hand. Yeah, and then again, push and pull. So you really want to work all these four guys, just these four fingers. While two of them are trying to come together, the other two are resisting that. Good. Keep breathing. Yeah, that's it. All right. And then you can just shake it off. Let it go. Let it go. Nice.
Yeah. Very good exercise.
Okay. So now you get to do the whole thing again with the other hand. Okay?
The left one?
Yes, you got it. So let's do it. Take the pinky and the ring finger, nestle it through the pinky and the ring finger of the other hand. So yeah, you got it. Nestle it through as much as you can. As much as you can. Squeeze it in there and then go. Resist. And resist.
This one try to close and this one try to open.
Exactly.
One.
Yeah. This time is just the opposite of what we did. So now the hand that was first resisting the closing of the other is now the one that's in there doing that. So as you squeeze the right hand fingers towards one another, the left fingers are pushing out. Mm-hmm. Pushing out.
This is good for circulation too.
Sure. Things change when you bring your attention to them. Mm-hmm. Because you're noticing the numbing of the fingers, it's just a reminder that more attention needs to go there. And this is just one of many exercises we could be doing. But it's a simple one, it's a fun one, you get into it, and it does the job.
It's good that increase circulation and everything is just going.
Absolutely.
It's good even for your pen, I think.
Oh, for sure. The fingers are connected to the heart, and the heart to the brain. Everything works together. Yeah. All right, so let's do now the ring finger and the second finger, nestle them through the right hand. You got it. And then push and pull. Push and pull. And then if you're still lying in bed, just noticing the positioning that you're lying in, just being aware that there's that support behind you, that you can just give yourself to it a little bit more while also doing the work. Just like in life. Certain little areas we have to bring our attention to, and it takes some effort, but then there's all the other areas that we can just let go. All right, and then middle finger and index finger slide. Oh no, sorry, this hand. Middle finger and index finger, slide them through. So now this time, so this one slides through here, right?
It's on the opposite.
Yeah, and then push and pull. And resist. Feel it. And keep going. Yeah, because the hands are so amazing. All that the hands do for us. We want to keep them.
All the time. We have to help it.
Keep them going. Keep them going. Push and pull, push and pull. So you're getting the hang of it now, right?
Around 10 times, huh? Push and pull.
It could be. That's a good, yes. I don't think in terms of time. I just think in terms of you being consistent with it on a regular basis. But if you want to take 5 breaths while you do two fingers and of each hand and then move to another 5 breaths, that would be amazing. Okay, and then index and thumb, right through the index and thumb of the other, push and pull. Yeah, keep going. Did you notice a difference between one or the other hand that was stronger than the other?
Yeah, I think the right one is stronger than
Stronger. Okay.
the left one.
Okay, so because the right one is stronger, use the right hand as resistance for the left to work a little bit harder. So begin with that first. Begin right nestling through so that the left hand can get a little bit stronger. Keep pushing and pulling. Good. A little bit more. And then just being aware, you're working the extremes of the body, right? But then just you can also bring your attention to the center of the body. And check in and see how it's doing. And then just shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. And then now give yourself the little reward of massaging your hand with frankincense. So this is organic coconut oil. And you just massage the hand in a loving way. You can go around the wrist as well. Just nestle through. Take each finger.
Yeah, probably this will prevent my hands to get so tummy.
Yeah. It will help. It will help. Whatever we want to see, that we want to see improve, we just want to continuously bring a little more attention to that area. All right, and then you can smell that wonderful fragrance again. And then there's a little bit more here for you for tomorrow morning, okay? And and you can begin with the head, then move to the shoulders, then move to the hands, and then you're off.
Some massage to the shoulders too.
It's so wonderful to. I mean, you can ask Dad to massage you, but you can also do it yourself because here you have access. That's all. It's this exactly, just this little tiny bit of touch and love feels good. You are welcome. Frankincense for head, shoulders, hands. And yes, keep on bringing your attention to the areas that are calling for your attention and watch things transform right in front of your eyes.
My hands have never been so, I receive so much attention.
Let's keep it up every day. All right, from our hearts to yours, namaste.